Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sheila O'Brien, and I've got the best job in the world because I get to be the executive director of SABA. Thank you so much for coming today. It means so much to our athletes and all of their families that you're here. A show of today's magnitude with all of our folks, it takes so many incredible people. And I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors for today's show, which are Univera Healthcare, National Fire Adjustment Company, Diversified Manufacturing, M&T, Lawley, HSBC, and Wegmans, and today's lead sponsor, the Buffalo Sabres. Absolutely. Here to accept our appreciation on behalf of the Sabres is Cliff Benson and Nathan Gerby. Cliff? I don't think they're clapping for me. Yeah. I'd just like to say that both Cliff and Nathan have become very, very good friends to SABA. And now more than ever, the Buffalo Sabres have really, truly become partners in SABA's mission. And we'd like to thank Cliff and Nathan.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheila. It's a privilege and an honor for the Buffalo Sabres to be involved with SABA. When I came up here a year ago with Terry Pagula, one of the first things that we got involved in was SABA because of the great, great work you do. And I want to thank Sheila and her staff for what they do every day. All the great volunteers out here who just do extraordinary work. But certainly the most extraordinary are the people that are going to perform today, who show us that every day a disability is just another reason to be great. I love what's going on here. We're so proud of this. And as my friend Terry Pagula would say, at a circumstance like this, Jesus smiles. I want to introduce you to Nathan Gerby, who's done a great job working with the kids all year long.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the support. Most importantly, I want to thank you guys for coming out here today and supporting what SABA does. I think it's done a tremendous job, and I'm pretty lucky and thankful. Sheila wanted me to be part of SABA, and I've become pretty close with the community here with SABA. So, again, I'm very blessed to work with the kids and come out here and work this show. I'm pretty excited to see it happen. This is my first time. So, again, thank you, Sheila, and your staff, and I appreciate the support.
Thank you, Nathan. About 4 years ago, we started a Hall of Fame award, and it's somebody who has been an extraordinary support to SABA year after year. And I'd just like to introduce this year's recipient is Brian Costello and his incredibly beautiful daughter, Cece. Brian has been an ice show sponsor through his company, Diversified Manufacturing. They make many of the walkers you see out here. But I think Brian's biggest job is as father of Cece, and they come to the rink every week hand in hand, and it's a beautiful thing, and that's what SABA is about. So Cece has one thing she'd like to say.
I wanted to say thanks, everybody, for coming today, and I want to say thanks for Mrs. O'Brien for me to skate in here and having me to smile for a great time, and from my dad. I love you, Dad.
That's incredible. And I'd like to introduce our hosts for today's show. They do an incredible job each year, and we're so thankful. Rob Ray and Kevin O'Connell.
Thank you. I'm Kevin O'Connell, the one with, I can't skate. If I skated, my backside would be all over the ice. How about a nice hand for one of the all-time great Buffalo Sabres, Robbie Ray?
And I think we would all enjoy seeing Kevin's butt spread all over this ice, wouldn't we?
Are you ready for a great show?
And we have one more treat from this end.
Okay, go ahead.
And that is our singing of the national anthem by former Saba athlete Annie Brady. Please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. Ann Brady. Nice job, Annie.
Kevin, that is wonderful.
That's excellent.
We hear anthems all over the country at every sporting event, and that's right there. Congratulations, that was a fantastic job.
Maybe she can sing when we skate with the Stanley Cup. Huh? Yeah. Well, listen, we are ready for one terrific show this afternoon. We're going to be having some wonderful music as well for all of our program today. We're going to be hearing a lot of music from the TV show Glee. So that's going to be a big, big part of our afternoon. As Robbie and I have said in years past, it's so important that the young people, and certainly those that have participated in supporting Saba, let them know what a great job they are doing. Now, I think we all know that ice is a very slippery surface. So every once in a while, just to show you how slippery it is, maybe one of our performers will give you a little extra on the ice. But we would like you to give them a whole lot extra from the stands as well.
Absolutely. It's a ton of work, not only leading up to this point, but when they get here, organizing everything. It's amazing amount of work that's going on underneath the stands right now, even to prepare for each and every one of these routines that come out.
Well, as all of our performers get out there today, what we're going to start off with is probably the most difficult group to enjoy skating because they have the highest hurdles to jump over. But I told Sheila O'Brien at the beginning of the day, I am so glad they're starting with this group because back when I was brunette, I was a student teacher. And the school that I did my student teaching at was this school right here. And I'm talking about the wonderful kids from Buffalo's public school, number 84. Let's hear it for them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, performing to the music of the Beatles, here's PS 84.
You say stop, I say go, go, go. Oh no, you say goodbye and I say hello, hello, hello.
Now, just a reminder, this is the most physically challenged group of our Saba skaters today. Most of these young skaters use wheelchairs, so it is very amazing that these students are skating at all. Each of our non-weight-bearing students requires a Riften walker, which allows all of our students to participate in Saba's programs right alongside their spears. And in the middle of the ice, once again, a nice hand for number 42, Mr. Nathan Gerby. All right, kids, ready, set, go. We're going to be seeing a lot of these power wheels today, a very difficult move for the good skaters. An almost impossible task for some of our kids out there, but they're doing a good job, don't you think? Let them hear from you. Yes.
You say goodbye and I say hello, hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello, hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. You say yes.
I think you can see by the expression on their face, each and every one of the young ladies and young gentlemen are doing the very best they can. Come on, let's get our circle going. Let's do our little 84 circle. And how about the folks in the stands? Put your hands together for these wonderful, very courageous young people.
I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello, hello, hello. Don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello, hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello,
Once again, let's have a nice round of applause for Public School 84 and the music of the Beatles. What a great way to get our show off to a great start. Wave right back at them. They're waving to you. You can wave right back at them. Let them see you're up there. They love that. Okay, kids, take a bow. Take a nice bow. Here we go. Oh, man. Very nice indeed, huh? Well, that's what the afternoon is going to be about. It's going to be a lot of young people doing a lot of fun things, Robbie.
Yeah, it absolutely is. You're seeing Nathan out there. We thank Nathan once again for coming out and helping out, trying to get himself back ready for this playoff push for the Sabres here. A lot of time comes out for this. They put a lot of dedication in, and when you talk to a guy like Nathan, you kind of can understand the way these kids are. You know what? All of us had to overcome so much to get to the level that we got to, and people telling, no, you can't do it, and obstacles, and you can totally understand where these kids come from and what they have to deal with each day. So we thank you to Nathan for being such a great supporter.
We've got some other fun things that we're going to do this afternoon as well that I'll be letting you know about in just a couple of minutes. I mean, Rob's got this jersey on, but if we all know Rob Ray, during his playing days, keeping a jersey on was a very difficult thing for this man to do. So a little later on, we're going to have him take that thing off. We're going to have him put a signature on it, and we're going to give you a chance to win our Saba raffle. And that's just part of the terrific prizes that we have this afternoon. So it's going to be fun.
The difference is, Kevin, I have a body that I don't mind taking my shirt off.
That's right.
Compared to yourself. Also, there's a signed alumni stick. We have an alumni stick that we're giving away that's signed by probably 4 of the alumni guys from last year at our golf tournament So it's a great item too. So when you're buying the tickets, you're not just getting one opportunity, you're getting at least two to get two great Sabre pieces of memorabilia.
And we should also point out that the tickets are only $1 and they're going to be on sale during intermission. So you don't have to worry about getting your chance to get one of these terrific prizes. Who do we have coming up next?
Well, this next group is being taught by Chris McCloskey, Nancy Staley, and Tony Schneider. They're the intermediate skaters from the Hamburg rink. They skate every Saturday morning to get ready for this, put an awful lot of work into it. These kids are from Hamburg Group 1. They're performing Graduation, and the music is Don't Stop Believing.
We should also point out that, as you're aware, Rob pointed out this group skates in Hamburg. There's lots of different geographic groups all around Western New York. Sheila and her organization want everybody included with the opportunity to skate. So we're going to be giving you all the different skating clubs, but rest assured, a lot of these kids have to travel so that they can enjoy skating. And once they've worked their way into this show, they're going to give you their very, very, very best effort. So once again, they really appreciate your applause, your enthusiasm, because they're feeling the same thing down here at ice level. And they're having a good time, no doubt about that. We got a couple more to bring in from the far end. How many people enjoyed the 80-degree days that we had this past week, huh? That was pretty nice. Kind of gave us a nice sneak peek of summertime, I guess. So hopefully everybody's enjoying a little cooler day today.
People are actually liking you again.
Actually, they were. Here we go. Hamburg Group number 1. And the music, Don't Stop Believing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
All right.
A singer in a smoky room.
A smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people.
How about a nice hand for our group from Hamburg? They're doing a great job.
Hiding somewhere in the night.
We should also point out that all of the people on the ice that are kind of dressed in black, those are all of our helpers today to make sure that the kids stay in position and help out. So we'd like to say thank you to all of them as well.
Roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Another movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers
Okay, we're going to line up one side and then the other side.
up and down.
I got a feeling we're going to get one of our great crisscrossers.
Searching in the night.
On your mark, get set, and go. All right, let's have everybody hold hands. And now drop them. There we go. All right out. Nice move. Yeah.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight
Give them all a Once again, how about a nice hand for the gang from Hamburg? How about a great job for them? Beautifully done.
Well, Kevin, we had the opportunity to be introduced to Mr. Cliff Benson, who is still standing over in the corner from the Buffalo Sabres.
Yep.
You know, just filling a lot of the things that they do in this town now since new ownership has come in. It's a tremendous amount of work, the involvement they have in the community to different charities. It's definitely a number one thing on their priority list is to reach out, touch everybody in town, try to make the difference in every possible place they can. And when you see them being involved in situations like this with Saba, it's just amazing what can actually be done when people pull together and help out.
You know, there's probably a lot of different charities and certainly a lot of things that Terry and his wife and his family could do. And I think one of the nice parts about when they took over the Buffalo Sabres last year, it was made very clear that they were going to be supporters of the Saba program because they not only believed in it, but they saw the results of what the skating program can do. And for any of you parents up there, aunts and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, you know all too well that skating has such great side benefits and how lucky these kids are that they have ice around Western New York where they can really kind of express themselves. It gives them a better feeling about themselves and it increases their self-image hundreds of times over. So to Sheila, to Terry Pagula and his outfit, thank you very much for showing support because we understand full well you could be giving your efforts and everything else to lots of other places, and we're glad that you're on our team. How about a nice hand for Terry Pagula and all the Buffalo Sabres family for being on our side?
Kevin, this next group coming out is Buffalo Public Schools 82, 65, 80, and Cheektowaga High School.
Boy, this sounds like a big group.
It's a big group. They're performing New York, New York, and the music is I Love New York.
Watch those beautiful T-shirts that they have on because I think that says volumes. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Because everybody here loves New York, and we're really happy, and we love you too. Schools 82, 65, 80, and Cheektowaga High School, come on down. I love New York.
But I like New York.
The famous places to visit are so many.
Other places make me feel like a dork.
I told my grandpa I wouldn't miss on any.
Los Angeles is for people
Gotta
who
see
sleep.
the whole town right from Yonkers on down to the Bay.
Paris and London, oh baby, you can't keep.
Baby, you can keep. Baby, you can keep. Other cities always make me mad. Other places always make me sad.
By the way, when you look at this group, these are students that participate in Saba's School Day. That's the adapted ice skating program. It serves about 350 children every week during the school days. Cheektowaga is a brand new addition to our program this year. I think they're doing a good job. How about you folks up there? Huh?
That's just one thing that's important in my life.
New York is not for little wussies who scream.
Pick up a date, maybe 7 or 8.
Paris and London,
Okay, we're getting lined up on the blue line.
Baby, you can keep. Baby, you can keep. Other cities always make me mad.
Here they come.
Other places always make me sad. No other city ever made me glad except New York, New York. It's a one New York. I love New York.
Here we go.
I love New York.
We've sailed the seas and we've been the world over. Made the Mandalay.
I think it's kind of nice that number 42 is doing pretty good.
We've seen the cliffs of Dover, and we can safely say
New York. Other cities always make me mad. Other places always make me sad. No other city ever made me glad.
Let's give all the kids a nice round of applause. I love New York, and I think they're doing a great job. I have to confess, I didn't recognize that I Love New York song. I guess that must have slipped through my...
Kevin, you're getting old. That's the new version.
Yes, I am.
That is the new version. Okay?
All right. One more time. How about a nice warm round of applause for group number 2? Great job. Group number 3. That's 82, 65, 80, and our new satellite out there at Cheektowaga High School.
You're seeing in between vents here, all the people coming out, setting up the props, being involved. Like, again, we talk about how much is involved underneath making all this happen, and it could not happen for all those volunteers that are down there. So, maybe give a little round of applause for everybody out here that's taking their time, helping out, trying to make this as great an event that it is.
I'll tell you, going backstage of this production is absolutely wild. I think all of the young people are just tickled pink that it's finally here, the day they've been waiting for. They've been practicing and practicing and practicing, and now they get a chance to come on the best rink in anywhere in the East, right here at the beautiful First Niagara Center. So that's the big payoff for them. And quite frankly, the reason that they're performing here is because they want to impress you up in the stands. So if you're impressed or you just think they are just doing a great, great job, let them hear it. They love to have your round of applause and certainly your waves.
This next group is called Amherst Group 2. It's the most physically involved skaters at the Northtown Center. They skate every Sunday, and they're taught by Carrie Drabeck, Gary George Sr., and Dave Whalen.
Now they're going to be performing a thing called Winter Wonderland, which is a season, I am happy to say, we just didn't have this year here in Buffalo. We just kind of skipped over it a little bit, which is okay. And these kids are going to be doing their, the music is called Boogie Wonderland. That's one of your favorite songs, isn't it? Watch Rob Ray, watch him do it. Watch this guy move.
Midnight creeps so slowly into hearts of men who need more than daylight steals on.
Once again, this is Amherst Group number 2, and they're in the Northtown Center. So once again, we've traveled from the Cheektowaga area, and now we're going out to Northtown. Give them a big round of applause. They're working hard. They are working hard.
Boogie Wonderland. Boogie Wonderland.
Yo soy Raúl, pingüino más cool, latino por supuesto 100% español, my brother. ¿Qué? Loco me llaman, una señorita me enciende como flama la fiesta.
Now just keep in mind that you see some of the skaters using our kind of like glide ladders, okay, which makes it a little easier, a little bit for their stability, but they're working awful hard to keep those two skates right there on the ice. And you can see some of our independent skaters skating with one of our assistants. And then you can see some of the little ones who are in kind of a skating walker. And they're keeping their skates on the ground too. They're working hard, and every once in a while the kids are probably going to be looking up to see if they can see some family members in the stands. So give them a wave when they're going by. They love to see you.
Boogie Wonderland.
Amherst Group number 2. On your mark, get set, and go. The big line. How about that, folks, huh? That's called keeping the line straight. Harder than you think. Give them a wave, kids. Let everybody know you had a good time down here. Give it back to them, everybody. Hi-yo. Great job. Great job. Once again, that is Amherst group number 2, and I think they deserve a really nice round of applause as they leave the ice. Nice job. By the way, if any of you are interested in maybe someone you know trying to get involved with one of the many Saba satellites around Western New York, make sure you contact Sheila O'Brien after today because this is one of those activities that really pays off in so many ways. And if you know someone who maybe is physically challenged, I think this is the program that would maybe be perfect for them because it gives them a sense of camaraderie with other kids. It gives them a sense of accomplishment. And after all is said and done, when it gets down to the show today, it really pays off in a mighty big way. These kids, trust me, are going to be talking about today probably until we get together next year, or at least till training for the next show starts. It's that important, eh, Rob?
Yes, it is, and it's exactly true. And it's not only to the kids, it's for the family members and the parents and everybody else that's involved. You go around town from now until next year, people will bring up this event. Hey, I seen you at Saba. Isn't Saba such a wonderful event? And it means so much to so many people that it's just something that's truly amazing. Like Kevin said, if you get an opportunity, get involved, be a part of it in any way, shape, or form. It's much appreciated because it takes an awful lot to put this day on. Next group is Riverside Group 3.
That's the music of Madonna.
Movie Star.
Riverside Group number 3, front and center.
These kids are the most accomplished skaters from the North Buffalo rink. They skate every Tuesday afternoon. And the instructors are Christian Strong and Joe Long.
Now you're looking at some of the best that we've got to offer today, and they are working hard. Whoa. Thank you very much for showing everybody how slippery it is down here. It can get wild. Nice job. Here we go. Now you have to keep in mind, the hardest person skating out there is probably the person at the end of the line because they have the farthest to go. So watch them hard. Those outside corners are tough. But they're doing a good job, don't you think? Yes, indeed.
I see you on the street and you walk on by. You're on the street. I see you when you walk on by. Hold me in your arms. You love me till I just can't see. Oh.
Okay, we got double circles going. One at the east end and one at the west end. And I think they're both doing a great job. Well, what do you think of our Riverside Group number 3, huh? I think they're great. Here they come. All right. Time for a little crisscross. On your mark. Get set. And go. Here we go. Nicely done. Give them a wave, everybody. They did a great job. Riverside Group number 3. Take a bow. Take a bow. There you go. Thank you.
It's truly amazing. When you're on that outside and you're spinning around like that, you know how difficult it is keeping up, Kevin? And they did a fabulous job of it. Those kids kept right up with it. Seeing a young man fall there early, it's not matter how many times you fall, it's how fast you get back up, and he was fabulous.
Absolutely right. Absolutely correct. I think if I was on the end, I probably would have let go, and I'd be somewhere up East Tupper by now. They would have just...
We could have put an addition on the end of the rink down there with the hole you would have made.
Just a just a reminder, we're gonna have a very special raffle like we did last year. Robbie not only has gonna give you the shirt off his back, he'll sign it. He's got a great alumni limited edition hockey stick. All the chances for our raffle are $1. We try to keep everything as low as we can. We'll sell tickets during the intermission. And when intermission is over, we'll draw the winning ticket right before your very eyes down here at ice level during the second half of the show. So whoever is the winner can come down, and Rob will even personalize the jersey if you would like to have it with your name on it and his as well. That can be done. Who do we have coming up next?
Well, these next students are part of the School Day Adaptive Ice Skating Program, and they skate every week at the Riverside rink in Buffalo. Olmsted is also new to the program this year. So the group is called the Lockport High School in Olmsted, performing Dirty Dancing, and the music is Time of My Life.
Love this stuff.
Now
Oh yeah.
had the time of my life.
Love the leather jackets. Look at
Never
this.
felt like this before.
The outfits are
I
great.
swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
'Cause I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
All right. Come on and clap your hands. Come on, give them a little beat. Here we go. To the time of my life.
I've been waiting for so long, now I finally found someone to stand by me.
Oh, I can't hear those hand claps. Come on, we want to hear
Saw
it.
the writing on the wall as we felt this magical